My name is Nyambe Nambayo, and coming from JICA, Zambia office, which is a Japanese development agency. We implement various projects on behalf of the Japanese government. Speaking for where I stand, I come from the private sector development team, where in the past, we've implemented a number of projects as well. Kaizen, just as we were going around, I could see the Kaizen philosophy, the markings, and I was happy to see that at least. I know NOTEC was one of the colleges that implemented 5S activities in the Copper Belt. This visit is my first time to come to NOTEC, and while in Lusaka, we got a request from the Ministry of Technology and Science regarding the machinery and also lack of capacity to operate those machinery, which were bought under the ADB funded project. And that generated some interest on our part as JICA to have a site visit to one of the institutions after the meeting that we had with the ministry. And also, we also had a visit from UNIDO, who shared with us what you are doing at NOTEC. It's different when you just hear, no, we are doing this, we are doing that, to when you actually see what is on the ground. So that's where the motivation has come from. And as JICA private sector team, we are trying to see ways we can collaborate with yourselves and also the ministry. I know in the past we've dispatched volunteers to this institution, and I think they should also be able to visit the management and see where they may need support. But for us, we are looking at, it's more of a fact-finding, getting to know and see what is obtaining on the ground and see where we can, what we can do, what kind of a project we can formulate, maybe in the skills development part, or maybe capacity building for the lecturers. So basically that's what motivated our visit to NOTEC, and also to see what is on the ground in terms of what UNIDO through the Meter project you are doing. Looking at the relationship you have created with industry and the kind of knowledge, skills that you are imparting on the students, we really wanted to see what is on the ground. And having seen what is on the ground and the number of students and the intervention, the technology that you've brought in, it will be able to meet industry demand. There has been this complaint of technology or skills mismatch. What students are being trained on and what they find in industry, there is a very big gap. But with the state-of-the-art machinery that you have brought in, it really complements or maybe resolves or solves that particular problem which has been existing in industry for quite a long time. And I think for me, if we can scale it up, because what we have found here is very interesting, very good, and it's a good pilot that should be taken to other institutions. And I was happy when it was mentioned that you want to share or distribute some of the engines that you have to other institutions, the likes of Kawe, Trades, maybe Kitwe, Lusaka, Livingston. It will really be good in terms of addressing the skills gap that industry has really talked about. And also the interest or the support that you are getting from the industry, for me, it's another plus, because you are complementing, there's that component of complementary which is in there. They are not just complaining, but they are also providing the equipment to say, this is what we have, and therefore we want the learners or the students to be trained on this type of machinery, so that when they come to industry, they don't need to spend again on training the students, or in terms of providing training, but at least they will graduate with maybe basic knowledge, and that will be able, when they go to industry, the machines that they'll find or the engines that they'll find, they won't be new to them. It's something that they had at college, and they'll be able to flourish. So for me, this is very good, very interesting, and I would really urge, other institutions such as ourselves, as JICA and other donors, CPs, to complement or supplement what you are doing at NOTEC. Otherwise, well done. I don't have much knowledge, and I think during our tour, I was asking questions like, are these machines of 1964 or of 2023? And the answer was they are of 2023 or 2019, their latest. That's what they would find on the market. So with that, I think it will, it will help. It will complement and make things better than they've been in the past. Because my interest was how old are these machines? Because when you go to other institutions, I think they are still using old machines or old engines. They are still training students on carburetor system, which is long gone, But here, with what I've seen, I think you are training students on the state-of-the-art machinery, which is a plus. Yes, it will. Definitely it will. Industry would spend money to retrain these when they graduate. But I think there will be no need for them to do any in-house training, because they are already fully trained, they are already fully baked. So it will really help industry and the economy at large. So it's a good partnership. It's a very good partnership. How I wish it was in all the, is it 28? 28, TVET institutions. That was really going to be good. And not only in one section, but in all the sections. Like we have seen on the other end of NOTEC, they've got state-of-the-art machinery, but they can't operate it. But here, you have the state-of-the-art machinery, and through your support, your partnership, the lecturers are able to operate the machinery, which is good. So the partnership is excellent, and I wish, as I said earlier on, it could be replicated to the other institutions. Yes, there is. This Zamita project, it's a very good project with very good objectives, but then maybe the scope should be expanded a little bit, because NOTEC, as big as it is, this particular section where Zamita is, I think they will be top-notch. From the same institution, the other side, they will be maybe average or even below average. They have the machinery, but they cannot operate the machinery. So if it could be, I know that will require more resources, but maybe if another section can be added, other than just the automotive part or the heavy equipment part. I know there's been a demand in that area, but if we could also expand it a little bit to bring in other sections within this college, that will also, depending on where there is demand or where there is a need, based on your needs assessment, I'm sure, I know this one was your priority, but there could be another area that came out second, when you are doing the project identification. So if you could add another area, that would be nice.